we go. We're live.
Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll have a moment of silence to remember that we are here to serve with humility and grace. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Dr. Fellner.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Mr. Gribble.
Here.
Mr. Richard.
Here.
Mr. Strickler.
Here.
Mr. Watkins.
Here.
Mr. Weber.
Here.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Here. Let's have a roll call of elected officials and Safety Service Director.
Mayor Satterfield.
Here.
Auditor Wade. Here. Director of Law Bear.
Here.
Treasurer Pittman.
Here.
Safety Service Director Ward.
Here.
There are two items on the agenda that need to be. Oh. Thank you very much. Before you, you have the minutes for the January 13th, 2026 regular meeting. If you had a chance to look through them and there are no additions or corrections, I need a motion to accept them as written. Mr. Woodmansey makes the motion and Mr. Gribble seconds. All in favor? Aye. Now to the agenda, two items that we need to vote on the agenda. First is ordinance number 2026-3. I'd like a motion to add that. Mr. Weber makes the motion. Mr. Woodmansey second. Roll call.
Mr. Brown.
Aye. Or yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes. Motion passes and ordinance 2026-3 is added.
Resolution. Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Next is to be added is resolution number 2026-5. Need a motion to put this on the agenda. Mr. Watkins makes the motion and Mr. Strickler seconds. All in favor?
No.
Oh, excuse me, roll call.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes. Motion passes. Now I need a motion to approve the amended agenda.
Motion to approve the amended.
Mr. Watkins makes the motion.
Second.
Mr. Strickler seconds.
Oh.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries and the amended agenda is accepted. There's some people that are wishing to address council.
I'm not sure if there is. No, I don't know. I didn't have any forms, so
Okay.
I have to make some forms. I don't
Okay.
think anybody does, but you can ask them if they do. So
Okay.
it doesn't look like it. So good.
On to the legislation. First is ordinance 2026-3.
Ordinance number 2026-3, entitled Ordinance Authorizing the Safety Service Director to purchase pursuant to revised code 125.04C without competitive bidding 3 2026 police interceptor vehicles from Reineke Ford Lincoln through the Ford Credit Municipal Finance Program and declaring an emergency.
All right, we've got, yes.
I just wanted to comment, we did talk about this in police, fire, and health, and we didn't have the actual documentation at the time, but Chief Strange was there to review the needs for it, and we have in front of us is the quotes. I think we did have the quotes last week as well, but we just didn't have the ordinance written.
Correct.
Right, in the packet, we've got the contract for them. This was part of the rotation of replacing cruisers every 3 years, or I can't remember.
I believe it's a 3-year deal. We get one in 26, one in 27, one in 28.
You get 3 cruisers now.
That's right, but we pay
You're paying for them over 3
26,
years.
27, 28.
Correct. But we will pay to outfit all of them at the same time, so they'll all be ready to go at the same time.
We talked about this at our committee meeting, and I think we're all in favor. Money was appropriated last year in the budget for 26.
Yeah, Ms. Ward, how many years ago was it we started this leasing? I was still, okay, all right.
Oh, no, it was before that.
Oh, okay.
It was around 17 or 18 that we started this program. I can tell you it was 2014 when we didn't get a cruiser, which created a problem of kind of going forward through that. So yeah, this is probably, it's the 3rd or 4th cycle
Okay.
of that.
And again, for people out there, we talk about wanting to get the most value for our money, and competitive bidding was the old way to do it. But Ohio has a program that lets us kind of cut to the chase there with certain pieces of equipment.
Yeah, it's a state bid process.
Okay.
And actually, Reineke beat the state bid process, so which means we're paying less than if we went through the dealership that won the state bid. Probably not by much, but at least when we purchase like this, you have to look at the state bid purchasing, and then you can purchase from somebody that bids under that, but you cannot purchase anything that's over that.
Okay.
Because you have a fixed price from the state bid.
I did have a question on this, because I wasn't on this committee, but Chief Strange did a really good job of explaining the pricing and why Reinke went above and beyond from a service standpoint on this. But I was just curious, does Donnelly Ford get involved with this at all?
I can't answer that for this process. I can tell you that in the past, I had talked with Donnelly and it couldn't compete with the price.
Okay.
It wasn't that we didn't ask them, and there have been a couple of occasions where we bought cruisers from them. It's not that we don't want to go to Donnelly, but they just can't compete.
Okay. And I assumed that was the case, but I was just curious. I didn't know if they got involved or if this was in their wheelhouse.
Yeah, no, it's a matter of profit for them, and it's, they would lose money if they would send it itself.
Okay.
So.
I'd say the only question I have, the last question before we move on with this one, but when we get this vehicle, it's equipped, it's street ready for patrol, correct? Or do we still have to send it to an outfitter?
No, it'll go to PAR over in Bucyrus.
Yeah.
And they will send all 3, hopefully they get all 3 cruisers delivered at the same time. And then they will go directly to PAR for the interior, the outfitting it with everything that needs to go.
Will that be an additional cost that we've got to?
It's already in the budget.
No, yeah, I'm just curious, because when we look at this number, this is just the vehicle itself.
That is correct.
All right, perfect,
So
that's all, that was really accurate.
Yeah, so you're paying for the equipment up front, and then you're paying for the lease option over 3 years. And at the end of the 3 years, after you make that 3rd payment, the next year you pay $1 and you own the cars.
Actually, I think Chief Strange broke that down there today.
Yeah.
I don't remember I didn't write down the numbers, but he did break that down.
Yeah, there was a spreadsheet with all the breakdowns by vehicle. Parking added, yeah.
Any other discussion?
Mr. President, I think we're all pretty much in agreement. We want to make sure our safety forces are well equipped to protect the public. So I'm going to make a motion to suspend the rules and move ordinance 2026-3 on to the final reading.
All right, we have a motion on the floor to suspend the rules and proceed to the final reading on this ordinance. Second by Mr. Weber. Roll call.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now I need a motion to pass ordinance 2026-3 2026-3.
I'll make a
Mr.
motion.
Strickler makes the motion, Mr. Woodman seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Motion carries, and ordinance 2026-3 passes. Second item on the agenda, resolution 2026-1, freeze board appointment.
Resolution number 2026-1 entitled Resolution Appointing Anthony Tanner to the Board of Trustees of the Egbert M. Freeze Foundation and declaring an emergency.
Discussion?
I'm ready for a motion or discussion.
Talk to me.
Probably discussion first and then, yeah.
I know Mr. Tanner, and he's replacing me in this position. I think he'll do a great job. I think it was a good appointment. So,
Do we want to, I mean, there's not necessarily an urgency in this, but I'll leave it up to you guys. You want to sit on it a week and
Is there an urgency due to, when do we start discussing freeze funds? When do we start going through all that? When does the board start going through all that information? How fast do we want to get this appointment taken care of? Or do we want to drag it out for months for something to talk about? I mean,
it would definitely benefit them if we got it going a little quicker, because this is the time of year where they are meeting. But
I received an email from Mr. Garber asking, A, did we have an appointment, and B, what's the timeline on going everything through. So I let him know we had an appointment that we were trying to get through the council. Right now, the plan is, and we're going to try to get that, is the applications for freeze projects should be going out really soon. Normally, they're received by mid to end of February. At that point, it goes to the freeze board here for consideration, and then it comes to council, and once it's gone to the council, then it goes to the freeze foundation. So,
You're talking April or May.
huh?
You're talking April or May.
No, it won't be that long.
If you're not moving this forward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
So-
We should just,
with that being said, do we need to suspend the rules to make this,
absolutely.
I'd like to suspend the rules.
What?
Yes, sorry.
I just saw in section 3, I made a boo-boo. I have an
Yep.
order for Mr. Watkins and it needs to be Mr. Tanner in section 3.
Julie.
I know,
There we go.
sorry.
wow.
Talking
So,
about hold up.
yeah, so we need to make a motion to amend it, so from Mr. Watkins to Mr. Tanner.
I make a motion to amend section 3 to reflect Mr. Tanner versus Mr. Watkins.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Mr. Strickler, Mr. Brown makes that motion, and Mr. Strickler seconds. All in favor?
No,
roll call.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Now we will hear a motion to suspend the rules on amended resolution number 2026-1.
I make a motion to suspend the rules on resolution 2026-1.
We have a motion to suspend the rules and proceed to the final reading. Mr. Brown made the motion, and Mr. Watkins seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now we need a motion to pass ordinance 2026-1. Mr. Woodmansey makes the motion,
I'll second.
and Mr. Gribble seconds. Roll call. I'm sorry? I'm amending.
I didn't have it.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, that's all right. We're good. I'm sitting here scrambling, looking for him like it's not even in here.
They're all over me.
Huh? Well, that's weird. Are you all missing it, or?
No, I have it.
Okay. All right, sorry. Mr. Woodmansey,
Yes.
Mr. Gribble,
Yes.
Mr. Richard,
Yes.
Mr. Strickler,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Did you find it, or?
Got it. everyone put your glasses on, but I'm leaving to sit beside you.
The resolution passes. Item C on our legislative agenda is Resolution 2026-2.
Resolution number 2026-2 entitled Resolution approving the appointment of Ken Botkins to Galion Port Authority Board of Directors and declaring an emergency.
Discussion?
I think I went to committee, but talked with Ken, he showed an interest, he actually showed an interest at the end of last year, going to several of the boards, the Port Authority meeting, keeping him informed, and come back and talk to the council, let them know what's going on. And he wants to stay involved.
Good. He'll be an asset to that.
I have a couple questions about that. How many people are we missing on that board?
There are 2 more vacancies after that.
And that includes the director? Or
No, the director is not appointed by us, the director is hired by the board.
Okay. There's obviously concerns, but I think there's no urgency to pass this one, I'm assuming.
You're not going to be able to tonight because you have 2 abstentions, so.
So,
Did he have any prior experience with dealing with the Port Authority? Or is it just
No,
been attending the board meetings?
Yeah, I was attending the board meetings, and I researched what the criteria was for being on the board. You're either an elector from the city of Galion, or you're a business owner or a business owner for town, or you live out of town but you own a business in town. So Ken's been a business owner for a long time.
Yes, he has, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's wanting to have some influence or some wisdom on there for somebody that's run a business and trying to look forward and promoting it. So I'm still looking for a couple of people to find spots on it.
Okay, so. Tell me again what the requirements are?
You have to be an elector, so live in the city, or own a business in the city.
Not and.
I don't believe so. I said and or, so it's, yeah. So you're an elector, so you don't have really a business sense, but you own a business within the city that you're doing business inside. So somebody that lives outside the city but owns something in town could be on the board.
Okay, thank you.
I'd like to point out also that Ken's been sitting on around this table twice, or actually more than that. So that might add a perspective that they don't currently have to the board.
If you have names that you're interested in, and certainly if anyone out in Galion wants to try to get involved, again, there's an online form on our website, or send me an email at work, or call in and talk to Matt, and we can get that information and we can follow up to see. Again, there's 2 vacancies on that board, so.
In addition to Ken? Or Ken?
Yeah, in addition to Ken.
Okay.
There had been 3 vacancies. This takes care of 1. And if you look at it, this term expires in 27. There's a term that would expire in 28, and then there's another term that would expire in 29. They're 4-year terms.
so ultimately, this position, anyone on the board should be,
This would be short-lived, this is a short-lived term.
it is.
Yeah.
For him, he's filling an unexpired term. So
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, and then, I mean, all 3 of those, you'd probably see that they're filling an unexpired term.
Right.
Yeah.
This position requires someone that's going to be willing to work closely with the economic development group
Mhm.
and the mayor. So, we got to keep that in consideration when we're thinking growth and new and how do we build. So, something to think about when we're out there looking for someone for that position.
I agree, Josh, that I think these port positions are critically important.
They are.
To economic
We've,
development.
the port, unfortunately, right now does not have a good reputation within the city. And
Perhaps need to be a little more aggressive. I think that's general consensus. As people are, move forward aggressively.
If you're curious about seeing how they operate, they're meeting on Wednesday at 5 o'clock at the Chamber of Commerce. They're having a special meeting. And it's open. It's a public meeting.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, at the Chamber of Commerce.
Is that the chamber office here in town, or?
Yeah.
They meet in the back room.
Yeah, enter from the side door, I think, there.
Any more discussion? Since we cannot.
We can't suspend the rules, so this will have to go for 3 readings.
Just go,
Yeah.
we don't need a roll call on the first reading?
No.
All right, we'll let that be the first reading, and we'll review that again at our next council meeting. Next item on the agenda is item D, Resolution 2026-3, Board of Health appointments.
Resolution number 2026-3, entitled a resolution approving the reappointment of Amy Wolf to the Galion City Health Board as appointed by the mayor and declaring an emergency.
Discussion? Yes, sir.
I believe she's been serving on this board. I know I've talked with her. She'd like to continue doing this, so if there's no other questions, let's suspend the rules and move resolution number 2026-3 on this one reading.
We've got a motion to suspend the rules and proceed to the final reading on Resolution 2026-3. Mr. Woodmansey makes the motion, Mr. Brown seconds. Roll call?
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Motion passes. Now we need a motion to pass Resolution 2026-3. Mr. Strickler
I'll
makes
make
the
the motion.
motion, Mr. Watkins seconds.
Any further discussion or no? Okay. You want me to do a roll call?
Yes, please.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Motion passes, and we'll welcome Amy back on the health board. Next item is Resolution 2026-4.
Resolution,
Go ahead.
resolution number 2026-4, entitled Resolution Approving the Reappointment of Michael Flick to the Galion City Health Board as appointed by the mayor and declaring an emergency.
Discussion? Mr. Woodmansey.
I don't have any other discussion, but I believe this is the same thing, another reappointment, and it's going to continue on. So glad to have Mike stay involved with some stuff there. So I'd like to suspend the rules and move resolution number 2026-4 on the final reading.
We've got a motion to suspend the rules on Resolution 2026-4 and proceed to the final reading by Mr. Woodmansey.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Brown. Roll call, please.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Motion carries, and now I need a motion to pass Resolution 2026-4. Mr. Weber makes the motion, and Mr. Woodmansey seconds. Roll call, please.
Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Mr. Woodmansey.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
And the resolution passes. Next item for legislation is Resolution 2026-5.
Resolution number 2026-5, entitled Resolution Appointing Todd Brown as a voting member to the Galion Design Review Board and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Wood? Oh,
We had,
Mr. Weber.
we had this come in the economic development, and Todd did show interest in it. I think that he'll do a great job. We appreciate everything that Mr. Richards put into the design review board up to this point. I think Todd will probably do a great job in this role.
Todd, thank you. Mr. Woodmansey.
No other discussion. I'd like to Make a motion to suspend rules and pass resolution number 2026-5.
We have a motion on the table by Mr. Woodmansee to suspend the rules and proceed to the final reading on resolution 2026-5.
Second.
Mr. Strickler's seconds. Roll call.
Mr. Woodmansee.
Yes.
Mr. Strickler.
Yes.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes.
Mr. Weber.
I have to abstain.
Mr. Brown.
Abstain.
Mr. Gribble.
Yes.
Mr. Richard.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So the suspension won't pass. So I'd like to, we'll leave this go for the first reading and bring it up again. Second reading, is that
We got
correct?
caught off guard on that one. We're
That's
moving
all
too
right.
quick.
Oopsie.
Catch me on that.
You had some momentum there.
I was going for
You were
the
rolling downhill.
fastest council meeting because
No,
this thing can
We've
drag.
already had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had like a 12-minute one before.
I already have that record, Josh. So.
I know, I'm sorry. I was trying, I've given her a run.
Power on you.
Yeah.
Right.
So next item is other business. We had a committee meeting, unfortunately I wasn't there, but now we're going to a regular schedule, is that correct?
Yeah, we'll have utilities, parks and rec, laws and ordinances, zoning and permits, and streets, alleys, trees, and bridges on February 3rd. And then finance, economic development, and police, fire, and health will be on February 18th. So,
Anything else? We are going to have an auditor's report.
Nothing tonight.
Yay, team! That's good news. Ms. Pittman, for the treasurer?
Nothing to
Nothing
report.
also? Okay. Mr. Bear?
Nothing particular tonight, so.
I sense you wanted to say something. I trust your judgment. Mayor's report.
And a public shout out to the crews.
Yeah,
They did an outstanding job under tough circumstances, and it was extremely nice to see all the positive comments that went out from the community, thanking them for what they've done, and they're continuing to work on it. So tough times, tough storm, but they went out there and they really did a great job with it, and you know, it was a team effort with the group. I've personally thanked them. I stopped over Monday morning. Andy was in Monday, a little after that, and we talked to him about it and making sure they get it. But they get the credit. I don't get the credit. We don't get the credit. They get the
I
credit.
think we need a round of applause.
you know, and it's not a one and done. They'll be moving snow for days.
They're working on. Reluctantly say this, but they are working on the alleys, getting them as fast as they can get them. We are working with Crawford Construction to get the snow removed uptown. You can see, if you were out this morning and then you were out there now, you can see a huge difference already in some of the snow that's been removed. There's huge piles out there.
Yeah.
Some kids are gonna have a great snow fort somewhere.
Yeah.
But we're working on getting that out. It's extremely cold out there, and it's not gonna get better, so I guess I'm not gonna address that. We're doing the very best that we can to get the roads into a travelable working order, and it's, you know, again, good. One positive thing after another,
Joanne,
and it's,
one thing I was going to ask Mayor was, I know there's an issue with road salt, and I wasn't sure if you wanted to touch on
two
it.
things with road salt, and that's been the big big talk. Our road salt is down to about 100 tons, maybe less. Trying to get road salt, let you know.
There's just a shortage generally. We have salt on order. We were picking it up without Morgan's delivering it for us as it's available. Kind of like a receipt at this point, but in these temperatures, salt is practically ineffective anyway, so I suppose on the plus side. Right now, it's wouldn't be particularly useful for us anyway, but we're doing what we can with that.
Yeah,
And it, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I understood there was an issue, Cargill was behind
Mm.
everybody.
And
Yeah, and, so I just kind of let people know.
So they did not put any salt down when they were plowing. And it was a calculated decision that because of the temperatures, the last thing we needed was to clear the snow, salt becomes liquid, sub-zero temperatures. Now we've got black ice or ice on the roads. And it was a decision that was made. It's maybe not popular, but that was the decision that was made. We actually had an issue if you're coming eastbound on Harding Way. If you notice, the traffic signal at Boston Street is on flash because
As it should be.
it was extremely icy.
Oh, yeah. I was stuck there for
There
two
was-
lights
there was-
trying to get
That
through.
grade is almost nothing out there, but it is a ridiculous intersection.
And Andy did go out with the bucket truck and scraped it, so got some of the ice off of there, so we were down to the pavement there, but it was treacherous. So that was a decision that we made to put it on flash so that at least east-west traffic can flow.
Right.
So that when you're going into town eastbound, that you weren't stopped on the crest of the hill or on the side of the hill, and then again, 1 or 2 or 3 cycles later, you're still there, and so, yeah.
Anything else?
Do we store all of our salt on, like, do we have all of our salt here?
It's,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
all
on
the
the roads.
water treatment plant.
yeah.
Yeah, so what we have here is everything that we own, or we don't store it at another
No, we don't.
location anywhere?
That has a capacity for about 300 tons. And that's what we have. That's at any one time is maximum 300 tons. We've tried a couple of other options, but Tarpon is not ideal. We have a location here in town, a local business let us store one here, but now they've leased that space out, so that's no longer an option. So we've actually been discussing building a second bin, because the bin on there was coming apart.
Right.
So we've got to come up with another option, something a little bit bigger, so we can do more capacity.
What do you think the right amount of capacity is?
In my mind, it's probably closer to 500, but you know, I think for a snow event, 100, 150 tons, depending on the size of the event. But when we get those back-to-back-to-back events like that, we get short pretty quickly.
Sure.
Nico, have we looked into costs of building the bins that you're saying we need?
Yeah, I think we've looked at something, if you're familiar with the one at 95 and 71, just with the plastic tarp
Yeah.
film. That would probably cost us around, at this point, $70,000. And we have a couple of ideas. There's a partial pre-existing structure that we would like to use as the base, so we might be able to do it a little bit cheaper. But it's not, it's inexpensive.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You know, one of the problems that we've had, I guess not we as in the city, but all municipalities have had is in the past, we haven't had necessarily the need, the winters haven't been horrible. So it all goes off prediction of what you want to have on hand, because you don't want to waste it, because it just becomes a mess for you. It's useless. They got to break it up and throw it away. It will not go through the truck. So we can say we want 500 tons on hand and we not use it for that year, you're throwing 250 ton away. Because that outer layer becomes a solid rock that's gone. So, that becomes a city, Nikki, mayor, they've got to sit back and say, how much can we have on hand, not get wasted, what are we using? And with these winters, hard to predict, Nikki, you know that.
It's not predictable, the salt contract, we're committing in May for the following season. So it's It's a really screwy system that we work with.
And the salt mines love to play the game. They love it when semis are waiting for days to get loaded because it just drives the price so high demand. They love it. And if you look at any of them, I think they're hauling out of Detroit right now. And then obviously up at the lake, but there's truck drivers that are literally going and sitting there for 2 days hoping to get a load, not even knowing if they're gonna get a load today.
So we know, like, the way you explained that to us, Josh, where it like solidifies, you have to break it up and go away. I mean, I did like how much we do have to put away on it?
Well, here's a problem with that. Now, I mean, we're going deep into the woods, but you know, you've got different options, which the city of Galion is not gonna go down that road. You know, the state approved beet juice to help keep it longer. I mean, all this stuff, but these are very expensive options that we're not gonna go down. I wouldn't even suggest that route. But the state's also dealing in millions of tons, and they're putting it on their trucks and running them trucks in the elements the whole time, and they can't afford to have it clump up in a truck. If you look at any of our salt trucks going down the road, if they're getting about empty, and you look up on top of their cage, you'll see the big chunks that are still remaining. And now picture that in an entire mound that's sitting in the salt bin, right? And it sat there all summer. It wasn't exposed to the weather, but it took on the moisture.
Yeah.
So in the end, I guess what I'm trying to say is there is a big cost there. And for Nikki to say, hey, I want 500 tons, that is awesome. But we got to have the proper storage for that 500 ton, or we're throwing, you know, quite a bit away every year. So it's just a cost thing, and you got to be careful with it. So.
And that's why we don't overcommit, the state's committing to hundreds of thousands of tons, we commit to hundreds, you know. So we try to be smart about it, but 2 years ago, we ended up paying thousands of dollars in storage fees to Cargill because we couldn't take delivery of the salt. And we didn't use it, but we had nowhere to bring it here on site, so they stored it for us, but I'm guessing it was still in the mine.
Right.
We had to pay them a storage for that. So it's just such a messed up system.
The salt world is a tricky one, isn't it?
It sure is. It's an expensive one, and
Yes.
it's a guessing game.
You ever want to know what it's like to go a couple thousand people to Lake Erie up in, what is it, around Cleveland area? That's where they're mining out of.
Thank you.
All right, that's it.
Unless anyone has any questions, I'm good.
On that note, slow down and be courteous out there because it's still slippery. So that's all I've got. I need a motion to adjourn. Mr. Woodman.
I'll make that motion.
He's going to make that motion, and Mr. Strickler is going to second. All in favor?
Aye.
7:37.